Well, it's like a saxophone, but it's a sax-a-boom. It's a different kind of instrument. A lot of people confuse them, but sax-a-boom is...
People confuse them?
Well, you know, because they look similar, but a sax-a-boom is its own kind of instrument that takes years to master. But yeah, thank you for remembering about my sax-a-boom days.
Well, I was just wondering if we happen to have one here, if you could you maybe just show us what it's like to...
You don't have a sax... Oh, my God!
This is a sax-a-boom.
Are you kidding me?
This is a real... you know how hard it was to find a sax-a-boom. Could you show us the magic? Could you give us a little taste?
Here it is, rare as a Stradivarius. Yes, I will give you a taste. You ready?
Yeah. Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's very apropos that you're doing a Minecraft movie because I think your career started as a video game commercial.
It did.
If I'm correct.
My first job was, for a game called Pitfall on Atari.
Atari 2600.
Very first video game.
Great game.
For a home system, the home system of Atari. And it was like a jungle-themed video game, and the graphics were breakthrough at the time. It was like, whoa, there's an actual person. And of course, it's super primitive.
Yeah, and the vine is going back. You had the jump on the vine, but you were...
Yeah, it was super fun.
Pitfall Harry.
That's right. Just last night, I was lost in the jungle with Pitfall Harry.
No, we actually... We have that commercial. Here's 13-year-old Jack Black in his very first actor role. Check this out.
Just last night, I was lost in the jungle with Pitfall Harry, surrounded by giant scorpions and man-eating crocodiles.
Pitfall for the Atari 2600 and in television.
Is that rad? Yeah. Is that not the best thing I've ever seen? That's so cool.
Yeah.
Come on, look at your headshot here. You're just 13.
You got my headshot.
Yeah, I got nothing but your headshots, man. It's not just the moonwalk, which, no. You know, it's more than that, but that must have been pressured the day that you had to do...
The moonwalk?
Yeah.
Well, see, going into it, I always told myself, what should I start on first? And then I had incredible guidance from Rich and Tone, who are Michael's actual choreographers that he had on tour during the history tour.
Oh, my gosh.
So we broke down frame by frame the Billie Jean performance from Motown 25, and that was the first set of choreography I started to learn throughout the process, and I had 20 days to kind of prove to them and the filmmakers that I can pull it off within those 20 days, even though in my mind I was like, 20 days? How can I do that? I need a lot more time, and within that time, I was very doubtful, and it was incredibly challenging. I can only imagine looking back at those videos now, and it's horrible.
You pulled it off. No, you pulled it off.
Compared to now, how it looks on the film is way different. Obviously.
Oh, yeah, than when you first started. I mean, let me just show everybody. This is Michael Jackson in the Thriller video in 1983. This is Jafar as Michael doing Thriller. And this was, you filmed this in the same location where Michael did the Thriller video?
Yeah, I got the call that I was going to be on SNL. I didn't know who the musical guest was going to be. And then I got a call from Jack White, and he was like, what do you think? Should we do this SNL thing? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, wait, they didn't tell you? I was like, no, you're going to be the musical guest? And he was like, I'm thinking about it. Should we? I wanted to check with you first. I was like, hell yes, we should. Yeah. Because I've always secretly wanted to, like, party with Jack White, because I was like, wait a second, we're like the opposite sides of the Jack spectrum.
Yes!
It's like a no-brainer, but we've never had the opportunity, and we're gonna finally mix it up.
Yes!
See what happens. It's exciting.
You played with Jack before, right, on a project?
Well, we kind of did.
Yeah.
Like, I have a band, Tenacious D.
Come on now, pal, yeah.
And we were on tour at one time, and we were headed to Nashville, and Jack White slid into my DMs. He said, hey, I noticed you're coming to Nashville. You want to come down and, like, write a song and record a song over at my studio? I was like, hell yes, we're going to write a song and record a song. And it was, like, in 3 days. And I was like, dude, wait, we got to write a song. And we were really, as you know, my process is I get really nervous and scared before everything. And I was like, let's write a song. I'm gonna write a song about being terrified and nervous about going to write a song with Jack White.
Brilliant.
And so we wrote this jam, and it's called Don't Blow It, Cage.
When Aaron originally approached me, he was like, I do not want you to do an impersonation of her, which, thank God, because I can't. I wouldn't be able to. So he said, I really want to discover, I mean, it's about this marriage and Desi and Lucille, and I call her Lucille so that you really can sort of understand that it's not the I Love Lucy show.
Yeah, they're two, the way you did it, like, I Love Lucy is one character, and then Lucille Ball is
and
like...
Lucille Ball always said she as a woman was not funny. And you would be able to attest to this. Comedy is hard.
Oh, I thought you were going to say... I don't care. I mean, yes, comedy is definitely hard, yeah.
Very hard.
Yes, but...
And it ain't funny right now.
Oh, what are you talking about? But she was one of the best physical comedians.
Yeah, and I mean, for me as an actor, and primarily a dramatic actor, I was like, oh my God, how do you do this? And when I started to study her, I was like, oh, I love playing this woman, because the physical comedy and the movement of the body and being able to release into that as an actor is something I've never done. And
what you did on it that was fantastic is that you would do Lucy when the show's on and your voice is higher and you Ricky, and you're doing this whole...
Ah!
Yes, oh my God. That is that. Ah! And that's what she does.
Ah!
And,
But I thank you for bringing that up.
No problem.
Bowser did not get any attention or love from the Academy. And I was like, dude, Peaches is a banger. Everyone's singing. Your kids are
my
singing.
kids are singing.
I was like,
yeah.
For a second, I was like, I think we might get a nomination. And sure enough, we did not. It was a good thing. And I even like campaigned for it a little bit. I'm not ashamed to say I was trying to get that nomination.
Yeah.
And and then not only did I not get him a nomination, but my arch enemy, the Goz, Ryan Gosling, did get a nomination. And I was like, son of a biscuit. This Gosling always snacking on my potatoes. I love I'm Just Ken, love Barbie movie.
Yeah, of course, but
I can't pretend like there wasn't a little professional jealousy.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a song about how jealous Bowser was. Do you want to hear it? It's really short. Yeah. It's really short. Just imagine me in like a full Bowser costume right now. I can't believe I wasn't nominated. Bowser shall have his revenge. And that's...
Whoa, my God.
That's really...
I don't remember really when it was, but...
I just remember I liked you, and he was like, not now. I'm married now. But he was like, oh, well, you can meet... I mean, I don't...
What?
Not that way.
Wait, what's going on? Wait, what?
So he says... So Rick, our mutual friend, says, oh, you know, Jimmy wants to meet you and you can go over to his apartment and da-da-da-da. And I'm single and I'm like, okay, yeah, cool.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
Did I date Nicole Kidman?
Sure.
Did we
so
go, was that a
I
date?
go over though, and you're there in a baseball cap and like nothing, just like.
I had brie cheese.
Like, and you wouldn't talk. You didn't say anything. You were like, hey. Do you?
I didn't say. I was very nervous.
And I'm like, okay.
I didn't know this was this is a thing. I thought this was a movie.
It was like a hang. It was meant to just, I don't know. And then you put a video game on or something, and I'm like, this is so bad.
I was really stoked that it went viral, as the kids say.
Yes.
And it was a sweet little jam that just sort of came up organically while we were recording. We were like halfway through the process. We were like a year into recording Bowser voice, and the writers and director was like, we have an idea for maybe Bowser sings a song. And I was like, nah, that's a bad idea. I'm not gonna sing in this movie, guys. I didn't sign up for a musical. And then I was like, all right, let me hear what you got. And they sent it over, and I was like, this is funny. We gotta do this. And I'm really glad that they did, because it's like a beautiful little nugget of joy. in the middle of that movie. I was really stoked.
It was
yeah.
the peaches.
Yeah, man, Bowser's got a soft side. He's a lover and a fighter.
Ooh, I love that. I remember I was playing it for my kids because I was like, dude, you got to hear this. And
Peach, he's so cool. And with my style, we're gonna rule. Peach, understand. Yeah, and we didn't rehearse it. I don't know if that's the right key. I give a little taste.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the magic.
I can't help it.
Taking turns, Nicole and I are going to select a box and open it on our side of the table, out of view of the other person. Now, once the object has been revealed, you look at your opponent and tell them what's in the box. You may be lying, you may be telling the truth. Your opponent has to guess either lie or truth. If you guess correctly, you get a point. If you guess wrong, the other person gets a point. First to 2 points wins. Nicole, please pick the first box. 4. Doesn't look that heavy. It's clue number 1.
You're so competitive.
No, not. Not good video games, maybe.
Oh, is this right? Is this right, what I'm doing? Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see.
An old cheese sandwich with a bite taken out of it.
You added of it at the end. And you weren't going to say of it. Interesting.
Thought that would help you.
Yeah, that's confusing. Yeah. Old cheese sandwich.
Yeah,
I'm very nervous.
And I'm like, okay.
I didn't know this was
so
this is a thing. I thought
it
this was a
like
movie.
a hang. It was meant to just, I don't know. And then you put a video game on or something. And I'm like, this is so bad. It was bad. I swear, and you didn't talk at all. And so after about an hour and a half, I thought, he has no interest. This is so embarrassing.
Had no
And I
clue at
kind of
all.
left and went, okay, no chemistry. And then I was like, maybe he's gay.
Come on! Sit down out here. Take care.
Okay, now I'm going to do the show.
Well,
So tell me, Jimmy.
well, doctor, I remember it like it was yesterday. Nicole Kidman walked in my apartment.
That was our
Do
date.
you remember what the apartment looked like?
Like, not much.